Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this meeting of Cabinet, Monday the 10th of February. Can I just start by reminding everyone present that this meeting is being broadcast live via YouTube and the recording will be archived for future viewing. Could all councillors and officers please ensure that when they speak they switch on their microphones, and when they've finished speaking please switch them off. This is extremely important because the cameras will follow who is wishing to speak, and then we needed to go to the next person that's wishing to speak. Thank you. I'll start the agenda proper now. First item is to receive any apologies of absence. Emily.
Thank you, Chair. We've received apologies from Councillor Walker.
Thank you, Emily. That's noted. Are there any declarations of interest? Looking around the room, there's none shown. Thank you, colleagues. Item 3 is to approve as a correct record the public minutes of the meeting held on the 18th of December 2024. I'll move that they are a correct record. Can I have a seconder, please? Councillor Slater, thank you. All those in favour, please show. Any against? None against. Any abstentions? Councillor Fletcher, thank you. I'm not aware of any urgent business for this meeting, so I'll move on to the main item for discussion this evening, which is the medium-term financial strategy 25-26 to 27-28. I'm looking to Daniel. Are you introducing this? Yes. Daniel Binks, Chief Accountant, is going to introduce this. Thank you, Daniel.
Thank you, Leader. The medium-term financial strategy report sets out a 3-year revenue budget plan, as well as a revised capital programme and an asset management and capital strategy. It details a 1-year government funding settlement with 0% growth in core spending power for the council, as well as an MTFS update for items including assumptions around retained business rates, new homes bonus allocation, and the impact of government changes to employers' national insurance contributions, which have only been partly funded. As per Table 3 on page 13, a balanced revenue budget for 2025-26 of £17.63 million would see a bottom line contribution to the MTFS smoothing reserve of £496k after funding changes and a council tax increase of the maximum 2.98%. This will be followed by a budget gap pressure of £481k in 2026-27 and £1.35 million in 2027-28. These are currently shown as provisionally balanced by use of the MTFS smoothing reserve, but noting that reserves are a one-off solution. 6.5 shows the growth and investments following the Star Chamber process and Cabinet review. This totals 561k for 2025-26, 541k for 26-27, and 480k for 27-28. Section 6.13 shows the savings, cost reductions and additional income following the Star Chamber process and Cabinet review. These total 264k for 25-26, 226k for 26-27 and 233k for 27-28. Section 10 covers the capital programme, with the capital programme over the MTFS totalling £40.26 million. This includes 1.09 million of new capital schemes. Full details of these are given at Appendix B of the report. The asset management and capital strategy for 2025-26 is Appendix C of the report. The approach and strategy in this area has not changed significantly from that seen in previous financial years. However, it has been updated to reflect the updated capital programme. Section 11 of the report covers reserves, with Table 11 giving a forecast showing general reserves at £2.196 million and earmark reserves at £24.81 million at the start of 2025-26, reducing over the MTFS £22.52 million by the end of 2027-28. The recommendations to Cabinet are set out as Section 20 of the report.
Daniel, could I just ask you to read the recommendations out? Would you mind?
Yes, of course. So the recommendations are as follows. So the Cabinet recommends to full Council the medium-term financial strategy 2025-26 to 2027-28, which includes the revenue budget, capital programme and the asset management and capital strategy, and that the level and appropriateness of reserves be noted. Second recommendation is that Cabinet notes that as part of the approved full council will also be asked to delegate authority to the relevant Cabinet member, leader, chief executive and chief finance officer in consultation with the leader of the opposition to approve the outcome of the current ground maintenance contract negotiation process as referenced in paragraph 6.12 of the report. Third recommendation is that Cabinet approves the award of the contract for the provision of food waste vehicles at a value of £600,180, funded from the external grant provided for this purpose that is included within the 2024-25 capital programme, as referenced in paragraph 10.12 of the report. And the final recommendation, Cabinet notes that the procurement process that will be undertaken to seek to appoint a contractor for the delivery of the existing capital programme scheme in relation to the Burton at Market Hall roof, and due to the timescales being worked to approve the delegation to the portfolio holder for tourism and cultural development and the portfolio holder for finance and treasury management to award the contract subject to the outcome of the procurement process, as referenced in paragraph 10.13 of the report.
Thank you, Daniel. That was very helpful. I know you've all seen the report on at least 2 occasions. You've heard the recommendations. Are there any questions or comments? Councillor Chowdhury.
Yeah, thank you, Leader. Thanks, Daniel. Thanks for the detailed report. I guess I just want to make a few comments, if I may. If you take what we intended to do 12 months ago, what we are seeing here is a net increase from what we envisaged, what we were planning to do 12 months ago. So despite all the challenges, there's a net increase in the revenue budget. And similarly, there's an increase in the capital program too. And I think we are doing this, we're not cutting any jobs, we're not cutting any services, and we are increasing our revenue spend. So I think overall, it's a quite a positive proposition, and the budget which is being considered here this evening. Like I said, we had some difficult challenges. We've still, again, we had 1-year settlement from the central government, and we've got significant challenges ahead. But despite that, I think we've come up with a balanced budget for the benefit of our residents. And there are some difficult choices, but we managed to protect services and jobs.
Thank you, Councillor Chowdhury. If there are no other comments, I will move those recommendations that were read out by Daniel. Can I have a seconder, please? Councillor Chowdhury. All those in favour, please show. That's unanimous. Thank you, colleagues. That ends the public part of our meeting. So can I move that in accordance with section 100A(4) of the Local Government Act 1972, the press and public be excluded from the remainder of the meeting, as it is likely, in view of the nature of the business to be transacted or the nature of the proceedings, that there would be disclosed exempt information as defined in paragraph part 1 of the schedule of 12A, the Act. I'll move that. Could I have a seconder, please? Councillor Slater. All those in favour, please show. Again, that's unanimous. So the public part of the meeting will now close.